that. And all this should work absolutely fine. Hello everyone, I'm Iron Phoenix, and I need to change something, otherwise people could complain about it. There we go. Just changing my tags for this stream. Hello everyone, I'm Iron Phoenix, and welcome to FTB Skies. You may wonder why I'm not playing Starfield. Especially as I've had that in the past where somebody's commented, oh, why are you playing Icarus? You should be playing Starbase, it's such a good game. It's hot in here. Really hot. I do not have the mental capacity for Starfield at all. So instead I've been chilling with some FTB Skies mostly this weekend. And it has taught me things that I may one day use in a Minecraft thing in the future. Who knows? No, Tree Farm doesn't need to run yet. Namely, Skulk. So, oh God, things have changed a bit, I think, since last we streamed this. It's been a couple of weeks. Right, so let's start with this quarter over here. So this is my mechanism area with some Ad Astra. I've just added the rocket. I'm just doing some Ad Astra stuff at the moment as I want to go to the end. I've just been doing a bit of prep for that. Been setting up my charge porter so that I can easily get back. I've got the thermal evaporation plants set up for producing lithium and brine, and a reactor producing power, induction casing over there using some quest rewards that I got, which has been rather useful. So that's actually now set up properly for the most part, I think. Then moving through here, cleared these two bits out, mostly. This one will need to go once this is kind of finished a bit more. So it's not really needed at this point, to be fair. Oh, that stopped that. I'll have to work out. Oh, wait, no. So that goes in there. That goes in there, and then that just goes into there. Right, that's fixed that. But this lot can come out. Yes, so all of this is going to come out anyway, eventually, and be replaced with other things. I'm not sure what. The tree farm has been extended. I don't know if might have been in video already. But what I have done is I've got these redstone links set up. So now the tree farm, so the wood crane needs to come across. The tree farm can be cut down from here, and when it gets to the end it will automatically return. So that's the thing that can be done. Obviously it is a little bit risky doing it early because a tree can grow and block this from returning, but it does get quite a bit of wood, so it does need to come all the way to this point, and then it will ping back and just return nice and quickly. I've shrouded in the sail for the most part. Just need to finish up the roof up there. I've got a lot of things that it's just a case of I just need to finish up bits and pieces, but it's a lot of resources and a lot of time that's needed. Moving on down, the processing hall is currently being built. This will take raw resources like iron or gold or whatever, compress them down into their block form, and then load it into a cart, basically, that will just go along here and stop at each station, and then unload up in mechanism to be processed. And I'll probably might be doing a bit of that in a moment. And then over here we've got the farms, sheep, cows, bees, rather a lot of bees. I've been learning about bees. So this is... Oh, that's the old bee house. That's the new farmhouse. So this is the new... I had to look up some tutorials on building. So I have been learning a little bit about how to build stuff to make it look good. So I watched a video. Gemini Tai actually watched one of her videos on creating, I think it was like a barn or something, and I quite liked sort of the overhang look, so I kind of pulled a few things from there. I might bring the roof out just a little bit more, but no, it looks all right. I quite like the sort of using the stairs kind of as an overhang, and then I thought, well, we can kind of put it down here and build it out a little bit. Using mana glass, obviously, for the windows, because it means I don't need torches inside. Though I do have a couple of feral flare lanterns up, just hanging down from chains. Just because I really like the feral flares, because they will create the light sources wherever there aren't light sources within their range. So less creepers, basically, and then yeah. Full cooking station here and a crafting grid that was working. Unsure why that's not working, but that's something to explore at some point. And then lastly, over here, I have bees. I have skulk bees, which I can... and experienced bees. Experienced bees I do actually need. Need as much experience as possible for various things that are coming down the road. Just leave them there. But I needed the skulk bees for creating the echo gems, which are basically not used for anything except for hiding in some quests in this quest book. So I needed to learn how to make skulk, oh god, what they called, the shriekers. I needed to make a shrieker so that the bee could use it as a flower, which resulted in this area here, which uses a skulk catalyst to it uses a mob duplicator to drop cows into a mob masher when fed with experience, to create skulk sensors and shriekers. They have a 1% drop rate, but I found that doing it this way was definitely a much better way. Plus, I've now got skulk sensors which I might be able to use for something. I don't know what. I've only really seen them used in Season 3 of Double Life, Last Life, whatever, whereby they hooked a skulk sensor up to a pile of TNT, and then Scar was like, yeah, I'm going to go and get the TNT, and blew himself up. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to use these for, but we might find use, who knows. So that is basically the area. So I am currently preparing to go to the end. Now, going to the end in FTB Skies is a little bit different to just going to the end in vanilla Minecraft. Obviously, in vanilla Minecraft, you get your ender pearls and you do all that stuff. Then you drop down, you murder the dragon, and the end is finished. The boss has changed in this, because the ender dragon is quite easy in modded Minecraft. You know, there are some swords you can get where you're just going to be able to kill the ender dragon in a couple of blows. So they're using a different sort of a boss dragon thing, the tri-dragon or whatever, which I can imagine is going to require some preparation to do to before I go to the end. So that's kind of where I'm heading towards now, that I'm preparing myself to go to the end. Now I do have this flux armor, but I am starting to think that I need the mech armor. Because the mech armor is really, really good, but because there's always a but. That's in order to fight the dragon. This is why I've made myself an advanced charge porter, because all I need to do is get to the end. I don't need to stay. I only need to kill the end boss if I want to return. But with the charged porter, I can just return without needing. Because I can't remember how it works. Hold on. Yeah, I need a target, which is fine because I can make a target because it's the it's from RF tools. Can't remember what it's called. This thing, matter receiver. This is the one I need. Matter. Yeah, that makes that. That makes that. No, I need the matter receiver. So using the matter receiver, I can hook this up anywhere. Which I'll just for the purposes of demonstration and just for the moment thinking, I can just dump down up here. So it just needs power. I can add that one to there. I can just call it, say, home. Got receiver on there. And when I want to return, I can just right click and I'm back. So it does have RF, but yeah, that's just a good way of being able to return home no matter what. So I don't need to prepare hugely for a dragon fight because I'm not going to stay there. I just need to go there in order to get a couple of quests sorted out because that's progress. And there might be some reasons to go there. I do still need to do Britannia. That's something to do at some point. I'm not a huge fan of Britannia. And I've also got Elemental Craft that I'm also starting. So, what do I need to do for the dragon? I need Ad Astra, which means I need oil. This is my next thing to do, is to work on oil, which means that I need to make a fluid laser base. This thing. I can make most of this stuff just using stuff I have here, but I also need the advanced machine frame, which requires some pink slime, some gold, a simple machine frame. Do I have a simple? I don't think I do. No. So for that I need a pity machine frame. I need some plastic, nether brick, a couple of iron. I've got a couple of iron there. Nether brick. So that goes into there. Doesn't need to be in a particular shape. I do need gold gear. So this is in the latex one. I've got a separate one for pink slime. I need to go downstairs to get some bits. Where's it there? What else we need? I need some more plastic. some more of that. So it's just another white scrap, which I should have some down here. Just empty this a little bit while I'm down here. There's all sorts of areas that need completing, and I'm just been pottering around doing bits and pieces as I need to do them, rather than having a particularly focused goal of getting everything sorted out. At some point I will just kind of go around and just do all the little jobs that need to be done, but for the moment I need to, maybe once I've got oil up, because I can have oily bees, but I do want to create a little bit more of an environment for them, because they will need oil to work. So advanced machine frame, so I should now have everything I need for the fluid one. So I need laser drills. Which are not particularly difficult to make from the looks of things. It just requires another one. I need 4 of these, don't I? Which means I'm going to need an awful lot more plastic, which I can get if I got a tank. I do enjoy the mechanism tanks, and by going up here, no, not up here, up here, I can chop this off, drop this one on, and I've got a whole bunch of liquid latex. Good. We really do need to build a workshop as well, because this is getting a bit ridiculous. Ow. Nope. Okay. Do I have a mechanical? I don't. Basic mechanical pipe, and it goes into there, and then right, so that is now producing lots and lots of latex, which is good. Starfield will definitely make a return, by the way. I'm unsure if it's going to be a stream or a video. The reason being, I do think it's worth giving Starfield a fair shake. Which I think, honestly, I think quite a lot of content creators are doing anyway. But yeah, I kind of want to push my take on it. All in all, it's a very fun game. I don't have a problem with it as a game. Well, really anything else for that matter. The issues that I have with it are quite small. They're quite minor. Is it? Iron. Yeah, the issues are the issues are quite small and minor. There's nothing hugely wrong with the game. It's more like, you know, it's things like not being able to scrap everything down to its component parts. So it's like, okay, I've got all these mugs and I can't turn them into ceramic, you know, which we saw in obviously we had that in other games, in other titles such as Fallout 4. You know, Fallout 4 they did actually allow you to do that. So it does seem a bit weird to not have that functionality, especially as quite a lot of other functionalities sort of been brought over from Fallout 4. But it's like this stuff is really, you know, these things, they're not bugs with the game. In fact, there's not a huge amount of bugs with the game. It's just design choices, more than anything. And yeah, I don't know, it's like, you know, who tested this sort of thing? It's like, they tested it really well. The game is in, the game's in a really good state. It's just, it's small stuff. And some people are having problems with it. You know, I'm not going to say that people aren't having, legitimate issues with it, but for the most part, God, I've got so much blaming. For the most part, the game's fine. But yeah, so I am thinking sort of a video to kind of put these sort of a lot more sort of points in about the game. Might be helpful for some people, you know, especially people who might be on the fence because of, you know, they've heard it, you know, has all these crashes. You know, some people have been having crashes, some people have been having performance issues. Yeah, those things happen. That's normal. Or those people who have like stuttering audio and like, and it's like, yeah, there's a reason for that. You know, you do need to play on an SSD, otherwise you're not going to be in for a good time. So yeah, it's it's a fun game, but it's got its flaws, like with pretty much every game out there right now, apart from Portal. I will never hear a bad word said about Portal. No. Yeah. Some people like it, some people don't, and that's fine. It especially isn't out when people kind of go on the forums and they say, you know, oh, people need to stop reviewing it badly. No, people should review it badly. If it's not, if they have legitimate concerns about why a game isn't worth somebody else's time, they should be allowed to say why. As long as they are actually reasons. Rather than just sort of repeating what other people have said. You know, it's important to get as much first-hand experience as possible, rather than just, you know, there's some people where, you know, they were complaining that, so many complaints, and some of them I'm not even going to give the airtime to, so ridiculous. But one of the things that I saw was people complaining that it's only got 78% review score on Steam. You know, the sorts of people that kind of think, oh, it should be lower than that. Why? It's a decent game. There were people saying that because it's only sold 6 million copies, it's a flop. It's like, dude, Minecraft has 17 million players every single day. Compared to that, every game is a flop. Yeah. People compare like view figures with Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate's done really well and good on them. And so Starfield, and it's just kind of annoying people to think that, you know, how dare Starfield do, you know, anywhere near as good as Baldur's Gate. It's like, yeah, they're both fun games. People enjoy them, so what? Let people enjoy the games that they want to enjoy. But yeah, it's been somewhat entertaining. There's some somewhat entertaining viewpoints out there about the game. But anyway, so what I am currently doing is I'm currently making laser drills. So these are going to be arranged around the laser base, and then we're going to put it's going to be hung out over the void. It's going to have a tank on top and some access to power. Oh no! So the power goes into the laser drills. The tank goes on the top of the laser base. Coming back to me now. Tank goes on top of the laser base, and we put in the laser lens, and for oil we don't need to worry about putting anything underneath. It's just it goes down into the void. It makes us oil. Fine. For ether, which is something that I'm going to need later on, and I will be making a laser for this one as well. That needs to go over a live wither. Now, because the hitbox of a live wither is quite large, I think it's a 3x3. It could even be a 3x1, but it's certainly not 1x1, which is good. So I can drop a laser in through the top of a witherproof box and just have a live wither and the drill up the top gathering ether gas. I think that's the way that's probably going to be done, but that is going to need an awful lot of other resources. Need some logs. I've got some logs. I was going to get some more of that. As long as I got one laser drill, I can actually get this show on the road. So I'm going to need a point. This is a way of moving energy around wirelessly. And it is going to go... That's my jetpack looking. Moment of panic there. This is going to go for the moment anyway. I'm just going to put it out on a base around here somewhere. Go in here, I think. And I'll just grab some concrete. Did build a system of automatically making concrete because I needed so much of it. So this does actually make grey concrete, which is good. It's a nice thing to have. Right, so there is going to be a hole in the middle of this platform. Where the laser drill sits. At each of these blocks we will have our laser drill itself. I've got some basic universal cable which can just go up, sort of spider it or something. Oh, for God's sake. Go. So that will go in here, like that. And then I just need a tank and rest of the stuff. is it a grey one? Yeah, it's a grey one. I don't have a laser lens already, so it's grey dye, latex, and 4 pane, of which I have 1. Okay. I've got some grey dye down here. Down here. Oh, yeah, I'm making this. Be a little bit quieter with this stream as well today, because yeah, hot drinking constantly. Oh, bring on the rain. It's pretty appalling right now. Right, so this needs to go into there like that. We need our laser drill, which we need more of that for that. I would have had a laser drill had I realised that I actually already had the resources to do that, because I had the simple machine. I'd already built a simple machine frame. But yes, I can at least get the rest of this set up. This is very much a that'll do system as well, so I'm also incredibly forgetful because I forgot to pick up the laser lens thing. This one. Tiny. Okay, rid of those. Get rid of the belt. Things I do for getting to the end. Is there any other way of making plastic, I wonder? There is. I can use plastic combs from plastic bees. I need to get deeper into doing bees, because there's quite a lot of useful stuff that comes out of bees, especially for some of the later stuff. Yeah, bees would be very, very useful. But yeah, I can have some more like bee huts. I've got a fisherman villager wandering around. Oh, that was fun. I was trying to put them into these things so that I could get echo shards, until I finally worked out how it was that all that worked with the getting the echo shards a different way. Right, so it's this now. One more of these, and then I'll have, hopefully, start to be able to get oil, which will be nice. Come on. Do I have some oil? Oil? Latex is what I need. Yes, is the answer. This is full of it. last one. So laser drill. Makes this. I need more laser drills later, but for now I can just have the one. That goes in there, and no, that's the wrong way around. Oh, that's also the wrong way around. That should now work. In fact, I wonder if I've got any speed add-ons as well, because that will help. Depth 51. What do I need for this? 50 max Y 60. Yeah, that will be fine. You can change the depth that you're drilling at, so that English, not in English, and I'm not entirely sure what that said, so yeah, moving that. That is not drilling. I'll come back to that once we've got some more stuff. Some more. I need more of these laser drills. Hopefully, with this. There we go. There we go. Got some more of this now. So, ultimate smelting. Wait, I didn't even put the grey laser lens in. This is what the heat does to make. I need to put the laser lens in, otherwise that's not going to pull what I need. I think that's how it works. Normally, it's like a rough guide. At least it used to be. That may have changed, but yeah, that should now pull oil, but it will pull it at quite a slow rate until I can get some more lasers on there. So laser drill. Second one on there. Bring that out. And good. Right. There we go. That's definitely doing something now. So if we get any oil, it should go immediately into there, but not yet. It seems. Evidently I need more laser drills. So get that sorted out, which would be I need to make more of these. Yep, it's more of these, right. Which would be in this one. I think you can put in more. I think maybe if you lock input, you can have it only put in. You can put in more stuff. I don't know. I thought you used to be able to put in more than this. Laser drill. I need one more. What was this? Drill. So it's plastic and plastic and this thing, simple machine frame. Do I have any add-ons here? No, I don't. Right. This should, however, be what I need. Oh, goodness sake. That one. And the steel and the redstone. And yeah, there we go. Right, so that should now make oil slowly. I think that's everything that I needed to do. So presumably at this point I just leave it alone. Min Y 20. I'm just going to bring this down to maybe 30 and see if that helps. And I'm using grey laser lens. Oh, there's no blacklisted, whitelisted biomes. I wonder if I need to be in an ocean. There used to be a way of seeing biomes on this thing. I think there are there is an ocean somewhere out here. So if this doesn't work in a bit, then I'll probably move that over elsewhere. And I should also, because of its close proximity, I should also be able to put it into that tank. Because it's technically a fluid, because it's a fluid rather than a gas, and haul it up and then put it into a refinery here, the fuel refinery here, in a kind of cool way. So I can move this up like that. So that will be a sort of a nice repurposing of this existing system. So go in like that and use mechanical pipe, and that goes there. So that would fuel that rocket. Excellent. How are we doing for time? A little bit longer. That I strongly suspect is in the wrong area. Right. Okay. No, we can work with this. I just need to charge my jetpack and see where an ocean is. Actually, putting it on would be a good idea. So I've got frozen river. Wait, no. We can do this properly. Instead of me just running in a random direction, I can do it properly because I built a nature's compass. And what the nature's compass allows me to do is, so if I wanted a cold ocean, which I think is one of the ones that I would need. Yeah, cold ocean or just ocean, just an ocean is fine. Oh, frozen ocean is here. Okay. Moving past all my various experiments. If this is a frozen ocean, it is. Right. Okay, that's nice and easy to move then. I won't be able to use the cool sort of lift thing, but it will work. Hopefully. Maybe. As long as it doesn't fall down that hole, because that thing's expensive. The drills aren't, but the actual centre bit is. That's fine. Don't need a stick. I need my configurator. No, yeah. Right, move this over. Right, we've got everything now. So over here, where I've got my main area hung over, and that goes there. And then we have a laser drill. They're very tricky to place. You have to kind of get them sort of right on the back of the one that you want. Otherwise, they come up in a weird direction. Basic universal cable. Used to be that when you stood in between these, you'd catch on, you'd line fire. Evidently, not anymore. This mod's changed a bit since this mod. I can't remember what it was originally called, but this mod was one of the sort of the staples of old Minecraft, along with Industrial Craft, and all that sort of, all those sorts of mods in forestry, railcraft. Oh dear, those were all good mods. Right, this should now work, hopefully. I'm in a frozen ocean, which this is pointing towards as being acceptable, as being a cold ocean. Deep cold ocean. Tags are, yeah, frozen ocean is what I'm in now. Right, speed add-ons then would be my next port of call. Add-on, processing efficiency, speed, here we go. Sugar, latex, redstone, glass, and gold gears. Easy. Right. If I can get onto the right floor. So, redstone, glass pane, plastic, and this is going into the latex one, and what else was it? Redstone, oh, sugar. Where can I possibly get sugar from? I've got rather a lot of it. Right, so that goes into there, that goes into there, that goes into there, and that goes into there. Right, what am I missing? Redstone. Gold. Oh, it's not plastic, it's redstone. What did I need the plastic for? Unless it's... Oh, speed tier 2. It's actually just gold. And the diamond gears, I can use diamond gears instead of gold gears and get the next one up. Glass, diamonds, and sugar. diamond, and redstone. Try it with these. This is going to need some experimentation, I think, to get this working. There'll be something that I'm doing wrong, like it needs to be in an ocean rather than a frozen ocean. Oh, I'll get to choose a reward. I'll just grab a blue one, because I'm going to need it. So specific biome. Those bases not powered directly. Yep. Stasis chamber. What is a stasis chamber? Stasis chamber. Because I cannot spell. Stasis chamber from industrial foregoing. It doesn't actually tell me what it is, but I've got another option there, I think. But yeah, I think this is the point where I vacate, because this is going to need some brain power, and I'm not really running at full brain power right now. It's like these things are actually a bit of a struggle. Too hot. I need to find a cold ocean, I think. Everything out here is frozen rather than cold. Might as well just do a quick explore. Ah, cold. Here we go. So this is a cold ocean. I can't place blocks. How do I place blocks? In the old days, there used to be something called the angel block, which allowed you to place a block in. The other way to do it would be, of course, if I could find an island. I could do it there. Is there an angel block in FTB Skies? That would be the question. Next question. Yellow. Angel block. Oh yes, the angel block renewed. Okay. This used to be in one of like the utilities mods. Right. Fine. Gonna have to go and get all the bits. So it's actually not that far. I may as well just go and do it now. I've got so much stuff on me, I can't actually carry everything. Oh no. There we go. Right, I don't need the iron, I don't need the tile screen, I don't need any of that. No. Right, okay, that should be fine. Next one down. Call the bits up. Right, so let's clear this. Up and get rid of that. Right, so by following the compass we will find a cold ocean, and it's somewhere out over here. Oh, by following the compass I say as I proceed to not follow the compass. Cold ocean, here we go. So, this is my cold ocean. So an angel block just allows you to place a block in mid-air. Which is perfect for these little expeditions. That goes in there, and then 1, 2. So running out of concrete again. 1, 2. So that goes in there. This goes in here. This goes in here. I'm gonna say this block is going to give me a. There we go. Right, that block in there. Right. Now we just. Yes, that's the universal cable. That goes in there, so that's producing power. We get these in, and now we find out that actually because the power system isn't being chunk loaded. I need a chunk loader. Which requires a beacon, which I do not have the capacity for. Oh wait, no. What I can do, I think, is I can claim these chunks. Oh, for God's sake. Right. If I claim the chunks, I can then chunk load them, and FTB should just chunk load everything that I ask it to. And I need it to chunk load this reactor over here. So I need it to do these, and I need you to force load these chunks. Okay. That should hopefully now have all that force loaded. I did just think, actually, let's just do these. Right. So those are now force loaded, and that should now allow. What I should have done is add a waypoint, because I didn't. Somewhere out here, I think. It's quite a way out. Right. Power is now running. Let me drop a waypoint to the laser. Fluid oil. That is exactly what was needed to be done. Push that. And that now gets that. What I can do is obviously an ender tank would be a better option compared to just a normal tank. Obviously, getting from one place to another is a bit awkward. So, I might have one. I may have an ender tank. No, I only have ender chests. Ender tank. Okay, how do I get blaze rods? Like that. And then, oh yeah, because I was killing blazes. Let's kill blazes. Do I have a blaze? I do. I have blaze data model. I have blaze. No, I have a blaze data model, but I don't have the things that I need. Okay, I need blaze rods. So blaze rods, that's made with overworld, which comes from in here, which means I need the simulation. I think it's the sim. No, I don't have any of that. God, what's it called? Oh, the prediction matrix. This is a mob. This is a mob farm, and you can get resources out of these, but you can also get the overworld predictions, which is what I need. Because I can basically make blaze rods using this instead of directly getting blaze rods out of the system. It just takes a little bit of time to do. So that's basically how I'm going to get blaze rods. But while that's just doing that, I'll just quickly nip over and put myself into hover mode and replace the tank with this ender tank. Progress is slowly being made, and this will allow me to get to the end. There you go. Right. By flying back, I can put this into the refinery, and yeah, I'll probably end the stream once I've got the refinery going. But yeah, I'll make a return with this. This is kind of fun, just kind of working out ways to fix various problems, basically. I'm still working on how to get resources from mechanism, from the processing halls into the mechanism systems. That is going to be done using sort of cars, basically, sort of like I've got a system down there that allows me to retrieve redstone currently from the system, though it's got a few problems with it. But the idea will be eventually for the dust run, I'll be able to say, hey, I want glowstone, hit that button and then hit activate, and it should just then collect me redstone and glowstone. But it's a bit finicky at the moment, and I need to work out exactly what's going on with it. Yeah, I don't do things the normal way with this game, because it's just like, yeah, I could just use an ender chest, but that's kind of dull. You know, you could do so many other cool things. But I do need to add another point. Of course, I'm low on flux, obsidian dust. Crusher. No, enrich. And then that goes into here, I think. No, it doesn't go into there. It goes into here, I think. Right? Hold on. I can't remember how to do the dust. No, it's redstone it needs. There we go. So this will make flux dust, which can then be turned into the stuff that I need for this, that will allow me to do So that goes into there. That gets turned into that. That's a mimic. I'm not entirely sure where that mimic is. I probably should just get rid of it while I'm kind of between tasks. Let's see where. If I was a mimic, I'd either be on the top floor. Oh, I'm down. There it is. There it is. Just murder this mimic. And for that, I get some flippers. Excellent. Improved agility in water. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need that in a sky block. Right, so the flux point can go up into the refinery area. So that's made fuel. Yes, so it's just that last ender chest that I need to make, and then a mechanical pipe will also be needed. Just make a whole bunch of that, because we'll need it for other things. And so I just needed the last bits from here. This ender tank. More ender tank, and I've got that. So that goes over here. I do need to chunk load the other end of this. This configurator is a bit of a pain. Right, so where was it? Here. Oh, don't be like that. So that only, okay, so I need to go out there and just claim those chunks, otherwise that's not going to work. Yeah, if you ever need to just load chunks, FTB does have a system in the map that just lets you do it, so you don't need to mess around with building a chunk loader, which is nice at least. Downside is you do actually need to be out there. Oh, I've built it between chunks as well. Right. Of course I have. Oh well, that's that done now. So that's chunk loaded. So that will just create oil, but not much of it, and that's going to be a problem. I'm going to need quite a bit of oil later on for a mission hand-in. There's kind of got all these mission hand-ins down in Overpowered Must Universe. This one. So the next one needs ether. Oh, wait, is there? Oh, it might not actually need oil. No, okay, no. So the next one is ether. Ah, right. So the next one is ether. I can start setting up for that now that I have the knowledge of stuff. But yeah, there's a few things. So this is all, these are all things that it's sort of like a good idea to automate in some form. So yeah, this is all end-game stuff, but there is a reason why you do these, because they've got some really good rewards. So if you need lots of waxing to stop your copper from oxidizing, how about do this one and you get the creative waxing kit. There's another quite good one. Where was it? No, it was this one, yeah. So for having all these bits, you get a creative blaze cake. Creative blaze cakes are really good. I only get one of those though, so yeah, obviously you can't craft them. So be sure you know what you're doing with that. But yeah, that's a really good one. And things like this, 64 Nether Stars, get a creative pace controller. Things that I probably won't need, but each thing does actually. Oh, that one's really good. The 4 elements in a creative element container. Those are really good, and a creative energy cell for applied energistics, admittedly. But yeah, so yeah, these things give you creative stuff that will just make your life a little bit easier. So yeah, I'm going to end this stream here. So thank you very much to everybody who watched. I will probably return next week with some Starfield, maybe. We'll see. But yeah, so with that, I'll say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.